Hello, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. I'm zu-wii-mama, and today we are doing the teeny weeny, eeny weeny, little tiny little mobs. And today, you've probably already seen by the thumbnail, but we are doing the Vindicator. I nearly said Evoker then, the Vindicator. And you might be thinking some of these mobs look really weird. Well, I'll tell you why. I am trying to make all the mobs, well, as many as I can, as small as I possibly can, with the most amount of detail. So that's what this mini mob collection is all about. It's me trying to build them as small as I can with the most amount of detail. I can't stress that enough. So that's why they might look a little bit odd in shape and size, but that's the whole point of it. And this is the little guy we're going to be building today, and I'm also going to be adding the particle effect on there as well. So without further ado, if you want to build this guy, let's get on to the blocks and colors. So the blocks and colors you'll need for today's build are as follows. So black terracotta 84, 10 grey concrete, 12 cyan terracotta, 20 light grey concrete, 8 yellow terracotta, 6 yellow concrete, 8 yellow wool, 2 lime terracotta, 2 snow, 160 clay blocks, and if you want to do the particle effects as well on the end, you'll need about 20 magenta concrete and about 5 magenta stained glass. And let's get on to the build, shall we? Okay, so using your light grey concrete, what we want to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4 on the floor, and then do another 4 as well. So it's a 4 by 2, and that's his feet complete. Now switch to your yellow terracotta, and on the left hand side of the middle 2 blocks, which is this one here, we're going to go 1, 2 upwards, and then above that a yellow concrete. Then switch to yellow wool, go 1, 2, and then finish it off by a yellow concrete on top. Now come back down to the right hand side of this time, and we're going to go yellow concrete, followed by yellow wool, then switch to yellow terracotta, 1, 2, another yellow wool, and then followed by another yellow concrete. So that's the sort of central piece done already, believe it or not. Now switch to your black terracotta, and what I want you to do is on this block here, we're going to go all the way up to the top, and then do the same on the opposite side, so black terracotta all the way to the top. Now on top of these 2 blocks, you can put a yellow concrete there, and also there, and in the center you can do clay blocks, just place 2, there we go. Now switch back to your black terracotta, and what I want you to do is come all the way down to the bottom, and next to this black terracotta here, I want you to overhang the feet by 1 block, and you can bring that all the way up to the top, and it should be in line with that yellow block of concrete. Do the same on the opposite side, so come out by 1, and then bring it all the way up to the top, like so. Now with the black terracottas in your hand, go to the top left hand side, and I want to go 1, 2, 3, like that, and do the same on the right hand side. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So you should have something looking like that. So we're starting his arms now. Now switch to your yellow wool, and from the top left hand side we're going to place 1. Then underneath that you can place another black terracotta, and then to the side of that you can do a yellow terracotta. And we're going to do the same on the opposite side as well. So we're going to keep going across. Top right hand side we're going to do a yellow wool. Below that is going to be a black terracotta, and then to the right of that is going to be a yellow terracotta. Now switch to your clay block, and what we're going to do, we'll do the left hand side first. Clay block, so we're going to go on top of this yellow terracotta, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then below that is just going to be a light grey concrete like so. So that's his sort of hands coming up. You got to imagine it a little bit. Do the same on this side as well. So we're going to get our clay block, go 1, 2, 3, and underneath that is going to be a light grey concrete. There we go, it's taking shape now. So now we've done that, what we'll do is spin on round to the back, and this is fairly simple. All we're going to do is just thicken this guy up by another block so it's in line with the back of the feet there. So all we're going to do now is, if we go up to do the arms are going to be exactly the same. So you can bring that towards you by 1 block, that terracotta towards you, that light grey concrete, and also with the clay block all towards you by 1 block. Do the same on the opposite side, right? So we'll bring that towards us by 1 block, that one, and also that one as well. Now the rest of it is really simple. All we need to do is fill it all in with a black terracotta. Okay, so we're going to go over all this yellow and then match it up with the arms all the way across, and so on so forth. So let's just do that quickly. There we go, very simple. And the back is all done, look at that. Boom. Right, now we've done that, let's whack on this guy's little head, and we're almost there. So again, the head is very simple. What we're going to do is from the left hand side of the build, we're going to use our light grey concrete, and we're going to come to this block here next to our yellow wall here, and we're going to come towards us by 1 block. We can just get rid of that for the time being. So we're going to overhang the front of the body by 1 block with our light grey concrete. Then while we're here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 blocks in total. And we can do the same on the opposite side as well. So we're going to come from here, come towards us by 1, and go 1, 2, 3, like that. Now all we're going to do is switch to our clay block this time, and from here all the way across we're going to match those 2 sides up. From the left hand side we can come up by 1, 2, and then come across by 1 as well. Do the same on the opposite side, so come up by 1, 2, and come across by 1. So we've got a weird looking shape like that so far. Now switch back to your light grey concrete, and we're going to just pop in 1 there and also 1 on that side. Now what you need to do is in the center here you can put any old block you want, or you can leave it completely blank. It's entirely up to you, but what we're going to do is use our clay terracotta, and we're actually going to come out by 1 block and bring that out by 2 in fact. Okay, so it's overhanging, and you've probably already guessed it already, this is going to be the nose. So we're going to come out by 2 there, that's 4, and then again another 2, another 4, and then again another 2, 4, like that. Okay, so we've got like a rectangle which is 3 long and 2 wide, and it doesn't go any lower than the face there. All right, now we've done that, let's get this guy's eyes on. So switch to your snow block, and what we want you to do is come up to here, and we're going to go a snow there. Next to that is going to be a lime terracotta, and do the same on the opposite side, so a snow on this block and a lime terracotta in the center. Then what we're going to do is with our grey concrete now, on top of our eyes, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, come up, 1, 2. We're going to do the same on the opposite side. So again, on top of the eyes, 1, 2, 3, and then pop 2 like that as well. And then all we're going to do now is get our clay block, and we're going to come up and we're going to fill in all these gaps. So we can pop in 1 there, 1 on that side, fill these eyes up there and there, and then you can do a row all the way across to meet the 2 eyebrows up. Then on top of that, we're going to do another row and then another row on top. So you've got 2 rows of clay blocks on top, and that is the front of the head all done. Look at that. And yes, you've probably already guessed what we're going to do now is we're going to spin on it around to the back, and we're just going to fill this out, and we're going to overhang this we're going to overhang this to the back of the body by 1 block as well, like we did on the front. So all you're going to do is pull that all the way across and do the same here, bring it all the way across, bring it in line with the front of the head there. And then again, all we're going to do now is just fill all this in with clay. And believe it or not, that is our Vindicator all done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly fill this in, and I'll meet up with you in a second because we'll work out how to do the particle effect. And if you fancy adding the little particle effect, all you need is some magenta stained glass and magenta concrete. And the best thing is that I could suggest for this is try and do it as random as you can, because the more random it looks, the better it does. So all I did is, if you just want to come to a random spot, sort of above the arms, obviously, because that's where the magic all happens. So I'm just going to place a magenta, and then to the left, right of that, place a glass, and then diagonal to that, you can place another magenta, like that. And then to diagonal this side, do another magenta. Above that, you can do a glass, and then do another magenta diagonal to that one as well. So that's sort of one shape that I've done. Another shape you can do is, let's go do this one above the head, maybe slightly a little bit higher, maybe. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, okay. It looks like we're not. Do that one there. Okay. Another little shape you can do is do magenta, magenta, and then diagonal to that a magenta, above that a glass, and then do another magenta diagonal to that one, and again, and then do another one sort of coming like that. There we go. And let's do another one down here, shall we? Let's come across from this side, and again, don't worry about where I'm doing mine, just do your one as random as you can, because like I say, it all adds to the effect. So we're going to do magenta, magenta, and then what we're going to do is go diagonal to that and do a glass there. On top of that, I do a concrete, and then again diagonal to that one, we're going to do a concrete as well, like a little half shape this time. And then we'll do one more up here. Let's say let's just get a little few like there. There we go. So we'll start from this side. So we'll do glass, and then we'll do a concrete, and then do a concrete diagonal to that. And then we're going to go to the other side and do another concrete there, and then also come in diagonal and we'll do a concrete well. So there's another little shape as well. So I'll just hover over them so you can just see what I've done. There we go. And like I said, the more random you do it, the better, because obviously it adds to the effect, a little bit like the illusioner here as well. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. I've been zu-wii-mama, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.